Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Power Rangers Dino Supercharge. I am so tired.
They
really,
just
really
had
tired.
the finals.
Yes, there has been very, very much grading. Pretty close to the end of it, but I'm not quite done yet. I'm basically taking a little break from it at the moment because after a certain point your brain just kind of shuts down and you just find yourself like staring at like some papers or a computer screen for like an hour. And it's like, what happened to that last hour?
It's like when you try and read in bed too late at night and you realize you've been reading the same page for half an hour.
Yeah. It's like, okay, I need to grade this test. What's this test on again? How does math work again?
Which is not a good thing when you're the math teacher.
What even is math? What is math? I don't even know anymore. It's like numbers and they mean stuff and things. I'm very tired.
I'm all hyped up.
Woo! Why are you hyped up?
Because Pokemon Moon came in the mail.
Awesome.
I pre-ordered it for myself for my birthday last week. But it didn't release until this past Friday. And I had pre-ordered on the internet, so I had to wait for shipping. And it came.
Yeah.
And I want to play it.
Yeah.
But I haven't had time because I was at my mum's cooking.
Yeah.
Prepping for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Reading the turkey that's last rites and all that good stuff.
Like, just because we're Catholic doesn't mean the turkey gets last rites.
I didn't say it had. The question is not if you're Catholic; it's if the turkey is Catholic.
The turkey wasn't even involved. We did mashed turnips, which involved pressure cooking the first peeling, chopping, dicing, pressure cooking the turnips, then mashing the turnips. We did the sautéed mushrooms.
When you pressure cook turnips, do you just
we made 2 chocolate cheesecakes.
You put the turnips in the kitchen and just make it feel bad about itself if it doesn't cook faster?
Yes, basically you Gordon Ramsay the turnips until they become mashed.
Those turnips, they just...
Gordon Ramsay on Kitchen Nightmares, not Gordon Ramsay on Junior Chef.
I think you mean, not Kitchen Nightmares, what was his first one? Oh.
No, I do mean Kitchen Nightmares.
Well, Kitchen Nightmares,
He would go to people's restaurants and yell at them for being terrible cooks at their own restaurant.
Fair enough, but I think like probably Master Chef or something is probably.
I don't know. I've never watched Master Chef.
One of his.
But I have watched Junior Master Chef, in which he is actually very nice to the
Yeah, no, one of his like actual angry competition shows.
Kitchen.
Yeah, that one. Yes, and I totally binged that. Because I'm that sensory on my channel.
Really?
Yep, I did that.
Fine, we'll put that down as another swear.
Basically, if you can't say it on Power Rangers, it doesn't happen on this channel.
I'll bet you could if they were talking about the neighborhood in New York City.
They would never talk about that neighborhood.
That's because they never use
Power
real
Rangers.
places.
They've made mention of New York City before.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's shell-shocked. Where are the Ninja Turtles from, hon?
I never saw that episode.
Yes, you did.
Maybe I did.
There's Power Rangers in space. You definitely saw that episode. It was years ago, but you definitely saw that episode.
I think I've blocked it out.
It was fun.
Venus frightens me.
She's honestly.
Look, as much as I am all for gender parity,
yeah.
There's something about the Smurfette turtle that bothers me.
No, that's parity, not parody.
Parity, as in equality.
Yes.
There's something about the Smurfette turtle that really bothers me.
It's
because they didn't really achieve equity. They just achieved the Smurfette principle.
Fair. I mean, I admire the effort, at least. It was something.
And for some reason, in order to feminize a turtle, they felt the need to give her her mask a braid.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have a problem with the braid. It was more the, some of the shaping on her shell was oddly feminine.
She's a reptile! What are you doing? See,
that was a little odd.
I don't like that. She's a reptile.
I've got no problem with the braid because it actually kind of fit with her more mystical motif.
But they're turtles.
Yes. Braid is legit.
Turtles.
Not so much the shaping.
Anyway. So here we are.
So yes.
It's Thanksgiving week.
Yes, it is.
Thanksgiving is coming up.
Which means that I finally have a break from classes.
Instead, he's just grading and grading and grading until his brains fall out of his ears. His finals just happened.
Yeah, almost done. Working through it, but it's been rough. I tried calling up the cable guy earlier.
That didn't work out very well.
He didn't. I left a voicemail.
So we are watching on Nick.com again.
Yep. So let's.
It's Freaky Fright Day.
Yes, let's dive right into it with episode 16 of Power Rangers Now Supercharged.
Why is it already queued to 4 minutes?
I'll fix that. I don't know. It jumped.
Okay.
Freaky Fright Day. Freaky Fight Day. I can't speak with the words.
I think they're trying Freaky Friday, but I'm going to guess that it's not actually a Friday, but that somebody's going to be swapping bodies because that's what happens on Freaky Friday.
Is that going to turn on? Or maybe? Do I need to do a refresh? I might need to do a refresh. I think I need to refresh. I need to refresh.
That's what happens when you have to rewind. Okay.
Oh, Nick.com.
Nick.com with your little slimy hoo-ha at the top. Not a not hoo-ha like that, just doodah.
Doodah.
What is that little slimy what's-its? Oh, now we've gone full screen again.
There it goes.
And we're advertising.
Wait, we're getting advertisements again.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, with the Super Shredder.
Alright, we've summoned the advertisements back. We had missed them for what, 2 weeks?
I think more than
3?
that. Yeah.
It's been a while since we've seen advertisements.
I gotta get caught up on Ninja Turtles at some point. I'm like 3
Well,
years
good luck
behind.
doing that until we get cable again.
I'm not even sure where to find it because it's like not really. It's not available on like Netflix or Amazon Prime or
the Batgirl
anything really.
can hang upside down in her room.
Deluxe High School adults assembled dolls each sold separately.
Oh, that's the high school. So she's, what, hanging upside down in a closet? What?
Okay. I think now we're getting into. There we go. Spaceships.
The greatest power in the universe to dinosaurs. You must keep the energems safe. Millions of years later, the energems were found, and the evil slaves.
By the way, yes, we know the finale is aired. No, we have not. Obviously, we have not had a chance to watch it, so no spoilers on that. Got it, people in comments? Just pointing it out.
Threat arose. Only one team of heroes can stop him.
Hey.
Power Rangers.
Dino Supercharge. There's a cue up. There we go. Ooh.
I know you can hear me. You're wearing out my patience, Snide.
Snide's all
Your
changed up.
chains too tight.
Whoa.
Snipe has a tummy tunnel?
That was him the whole time?
Too tight? I save it for special occasions. Fascinating.
Singe is weak, and Hacker despises you. I'm the only one you can rely on.
And here I thought there was just they had more than one solitary confinement cell. But no, that really was him way back in that episode.
Oh, attempted to reach down a solitary confinement?
Yeah.
Show them.
A+. Today's lesson: the switch eraser.
It's teacher, just like you.
Yeah. Just exactly like me.
If you'd done your homework, you'd know it swaps bodies.
If they'd done their homework, they'd know. Yep, exactly like you. Swaps bodies. Freaky Friday, just like I said.
Yep.
I'm in a Vivek's body. No!
Vivek is so confused.
Yep.
You hear it whimpering in his body. The Vivek's like, please don't hurt me. I'm sorry I'm in your body.
No comprehension of what's happening to it.
We can crush them in no time. Have some monsters reanimating to help. Get me those.
We're reanimating again.
Yes, sir.
They're big on that reanimator. But wow, so Snide was the tentacle monster the whole time.
Anything?
What are you
I
doing?
think I eat a bad Bronto burger.
I don't know what is happening.
Oh, sorry. I should have made more eye holes.
Was this graffiti artist even gonna show up?
Struck the museum during the day for the past 3 Fridays, so odds are he'll do it again.
This is ridiculous.
You're gonna get sprayed in the eyeball is what's gonna happen.
Oh, they're in a place that's already been sprayed. Oh, come on, Coda.
Smells so ghastly.
My eyes are burning.
Guys, I think he's here.
Okay.
Gonna get sprayed in the eyes.
That's it.
Right here.
The graffiti is here, buddy.
Whoa, chill. Show thy face, Vandal. What? You show me? Whoa. You got
His descendant, perhaps?
Perhaps.
And perhaps he will become body swapped with his descendants?
Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers. In a world full of strife, we must fight to survive. Try to break the chains that divide. There is only one chance to take the right stance. Hold tight, keep the power alive. Go, go, Power Rangers, don't you ever stop. Go, go, Power Rangers, you will rise up to the top. Rangers forever, Dino charge, all together. Ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom, ba-da-doom. Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Power Rangers, Dino charge. Ba-da-doom.
I always get the wrong number of amps. Look at Oliver. Look at Oliver.
Oliver likes the light up there.
He's sitting just under and behind it so he doesn't have too much of it in his eyes. He's
On a
getting
random
warm.
note, one thing that I keep
power up.
forgetting to mention that I've been meaning to say, like,
More than
Nice.
I think since we came back from
Check out this
the
Transformer.
hiatus. Yeah. It's this.
Welcome to the Monster High School.
Jeez, that's
Whoa.
loud.
Monster High School, chill out. Quiet in school, please. Raise your hand if you wish to speak. But the guy who's been composing the themes, like everybody keeps pronouncing his name Noam Cannell. It's actually Noam.
Oh. I'm gonna guess you learned that when you were visiting California?
Yes.
Yeah, you mean creepy. It's like we're related or something, yo.
related
It's the same actor.
to you.
Yes.
At first I thought he was just uncannily similar, like a brother playing him. But then I saw the bad blue screen while he walked around
Not only
himself.
am I from Xandar, my great blah 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 granddaddy was like a knight of Xandar.
Oh my. Good heavens, that means you're my...
Cousin. That must be it. You guys are long lost cousins.
No, Kendall. What I've been trying to say is that is his grandson.
So,
What's your name?
Ivan
Zach.
had some adventures.
Zach. Clean up his
He's
mess.
just like,
We
Ivan,
don't gotta
did
find
you know
your
you
friends.
had
Why?
kids?
I think it looks pretty good.
Okay, fine. I'll see to this miscreants, Lady Morgan. Get started. Cousin.
Do you smell something cooking and burning?
Dream.
Like
It's a whole new
burning hot dogs?
Yeah.
Right. I agree your plan has potential.
Because I assure you I did not cook any hot dogs.
I think I may have stored some in the heaters, but I
Split
don't know.
apart. I want you to split Heckle and me apart too. I promise, my strength will be on your side.
Interesting. But what about Heckle?
I'll destroy him for you. My treat.
Wretch? See if you can find the Ranger split emitters in the forest.
Yes, sir. You can count on me.
Finally, I'll be free of Heckle.
You're vile. You would work for Arcanon. He destroyed our planet.
I never cared for your precious Sentai 6. I'm doing what's best for me.
You know what becomes of traitors.
You don't have a chance against my strength.
I think you missed a spot. Yep.
It is interesting to hear Davi Sanchez's, like,
How's it?
presumably real voice. I'm pretty sure that's his real voice.
He's American?
Well,
Yeah.
brought you a drink. Ah, thank you. I am parched. Here you go, Zach.
You're helping him.
Oh, come on. Lighten up, Ives. Everyone makes mistakes.
Also, his art's pretty good.
Mine's my favorite. Oh, good. Mine too.
You know, this kind of painting is hard work.
Yeah, I know. I've done it the last 3 Fridays in a row.
Ah, well, sorry about that.
It's a shame, too, because some of your stuff is really amazing.
No, thanks. Yeah, I practice a lot.
Yeah, by messing up other people's property.
It's not a mess. It's art.
This is my favorite fest. It's brilliant.
Hey, yo, it's not a mess. It's art.
Oh, snap.
Hey, I shouldn't have said that, but now you know how it feels when something that you really like gets destroyed by a bunch of paint.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
All right, let's go get you cleaned up so we can finish this up, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, cool.
Okay. Well, you did a good job, Zach. As good as new.
Thanks. Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry. I never realized how much work it was to clean up. But I promise I'll never do that again. To anyone.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
That just leaves one more lesson to be learned.
Aw, man. Don't aw, man me. You, my boy, are going to learn about true artistry from an expert. Me. Ah.
Why?
Your eyes on this painting of the Night of Xandar. Huh? Shadows, lighting. If this doesn't inspire...
Where did you... Why...
I don't know what will.
What?
Oh, that is kind of interesting.
What are you...
Good? How about if you pose for me?
Ivan? You are Ivaning so hard right now. They're having fun with
You're done.
Davy Santos and Davy Santos.
and the green screen effects and whatnot.
What? No, this looks like a Gorchester. Look at the color,
No,
the
that's
proportions.
pretty awesome
This
actually.
It's not art.
It's actually pretty awesome.
Well, that's just your opinion, man.
It's true.
Hey, Ivan. We've got trouble.
Ivan, come on.
Oh, yes.
I'll attack first.
I'm the teacher, I will. Decide fast. Here come the Rangers.
That's Game Face and Nightmare. And a walking chalkboard.
Switch their bodies. You got it, Teach.
And we've just swapped Tyler and Shelby. Coda and Chase.
Oh
I'm in Shelby's body?
And I'm in Tyler's body?
Me in Chase's body?
They
I'm in Coda's body?
they switched the voices. Just like they did for Singe and the Vivek. Which is going to be interesting lip sync work moving forward, I imagine.
This holiday, shall we eat?
So Jake just put up the last live reactions.
For something wild.
Yes.
And now I'm getting Facebook messages.
What's happening?
What?
The
Why are
Wildlife.
you getting
Rated
Facebook?
PG.
Oh, okay. It's someone who already had...
Because it was my birthday last week.
Oh, okay.
And I'm now getting happy birthday messages because you've put it up this week. That's what happens when we put the videos out a week late.
Yeah. I would put it up earlier, but I... So,
You'll be able to test these vehicles inside the Lego Forceman Trap. Ask your parents first. New Lego Star Wars Rogue One sets.
I am rather fond of these new, enhanced reality, I guess it would
Explore
be.
Equestria with the Friendship Express train, and you'll discover the magic of friendship.
it's the magic of friendship and the friendship express train of friendship.
Enhanced reality, Lego games. where you can
And
scan your
and to think, if they had chosen to adapt Tokyuja, we would have been getting the Power Rangers friendship trains.
And he has a stone head. No. He has a dinosaur skeleton head. And he has snow arms. Actually, he has robot arms. And he has a skunk butt. It smells like 5-year-old garbage that's never been taken out.
Dino Bird, created by Hudson.
Skylanders is interesting.
Who will you create in the all-new Skylanders Imaginators? Some toys and consoles sold separately. Right now, voice minute.
Hey.
Totally not awesome! Welcome to the School of Hard Knocks!
Now,
Power up! Sam Steel!
how much is this going to affect them, I wonder?
Having a little trouble?
Oh man, I'm not used to Shelby's weapon!
Maybe you should swap.
No, wait, come on, Triceratron!
Gotcha!
This feels so weird.
Allow me to make it worse!
You know, switching weapons would be easier. They should be making more of a deal about the height difference.
Yeah.
It's game over for you!
Oh, and in all honesty, the tall person in the short body should be having a better time than the short person in the tall body.
Don't worry,
Well, I mean, there isn't that much of a height differential.
There he is in the suits.
Fair enough.
So I don't want to explain that.
Guys, just swap the weapons.
Gotta go jumping down from my delight.
We switched bodies. This is not possible.
Well, I'd say it is possible, but we must forge onwards. Tis morphing time. Dino Charger, ready.
The dubbing. Oh, the dubbing.
Interesting that they didn't show them doing the actual morphs because, incidentally, they have different equipment. Gold and green. So you would have expected a little bit of difficulty there.
That's true.
Whereas when the other Rangers
Yeah,
swapped, they have the same morphing equipment.
Yeah, they were also all over.
What?
Curses, they got away.
Yeah, green and gold
So
are
black and blue are still...
aren't as much of a problem because they both use
No,
swords.
just come out.
I'm sure it's not that bad.
Tis something we're all dealing with, my
This
lady.
is
Why
so
are they
weird.
wearing each other's clothes?
None of my clothes fit. This is the worst thing ever.
So wear Tyler's clothes! What's going on here?
I really don't mind.
Don't worry, Shelby. We'll find a way to fix it. I think.
I don't know why you need. Yeah, you could have just
Just
stayed.
wear the clothes of the person whose body you're in.
Whoa,
Yeah.
slow down
The
a bit.
clothes will fit.
Worked hard to get there, buddy.
Hey guys,
This is really
I
weird.
was taking out the trash and I found this.
Ah, yes, Riley. That would be young Zach's work.
This is
Quite
very silly.
terrible, I say.
The Night of Xander on a motorbike? That's awesome! Be talented! Like cave drawing, but much better. Then what was it doing in the trash?
Can you not see the shadows, the color palette? It's all wrong.
Ivan, think for a moment. Even if you don't enjoy
Oh, hello, Wing.
that does not mean it is bad.
I just want Zach to be a great artist.
Perhaps he already is. You just don't realize it yet.
If that was oil paint, you can probably wipe it off.
Maybe right, my feathery friend. Now, I must go find my great blah 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 grandson. My lady.
This is what? No,
No,
you
not
don't.
Riley's
Not. Why
body,
are you? No, stop it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh man, I don't get what. Why?
Why are they
Greetings,
wearing
Zach.
their own clothes?
Hey man, mind if I sit here?
Okay, okay.
Cold.
So we have Riley
What troubles you?
being Ivan trying to be Riley,
Is that Ivan guy?
and so we have Riley's actor acting like Ivan,
I really hope the two of us
but
are friends.
lip syncing for Ivan acting like Riley.
Everything I do.
Yes.
Zach, grew up drinking strawberry smoothies. Every day, strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. But one day, out of the blue, someone gives you a lime smoothie. And at first, when you try the lime smoothie, you realize, this is terrible. But after a while, you realize that lime isn't so bad. It's just different.
So, my art is lime, but I only like strawberries. Yeah, nice story. But Ivan's never gonna like my work.
Give him a chance, Zach. All he wants is to help you. I'll see you later, okay?
I cut myself peeling a turnip. And now the band-aid's really starting to bother me. I'll take it off in the morning.
Oh, can we just considering the smoothies here?
Wait till you see round 2.
What? Why?
Challenge accepted. Which Ranger is which again? Ha! Tyler! Power Ranger? Red! Chase! Power Ranger? Black!
That's kind of cool.
I do like the mix of the
I like how they're doing the
Power Ranger? Green!
yeah
they're
Shelby!
Power Ranger pink.
yeah.
Ivan! Power Ranger go! Dinosaur Light, ready to fight! Power Rangers, Dino Super!
Got it figured out? Then it's time to switch.
Why? What? Oh, that's confusing.
Again? Woohoo! I finished my assignment, Professor!
A+! Now let's
Also,
like that!
why is Nightmare dressed like he's on a sports team?
I'm sure there's some sort of school theme going on in the Sentai episode that this is stolen from.
I guess so. Because right now,
Ganbate!
because right now Nightmare.
Our ad will play shortly. Golly! Okay, you know what? The
I hate when advertisements jump up in volume.
Monster
makes
High
you-
High School is cute, and I kind of enjoy the dolls somewhat because, I don't know, first of all, they're a little bit more jointed than a Barbie, and second of all, they have a very different aesthetic. But also, that advertisement needs to stop being so loud. Ooh, ooh,
So many advertisements do that, and it's
Harry
awful.
Potter,
Oh, he's part of the Lego
are
Dimensions
now part of
thing.
Lego Dimensions.
Oh, look, Fantastic Beasts is too.
But that's not it. Bigger adventure. Found it. Wrong type of beast and bigger possibilities. I'm guessing
That's fun. That seems like a movie we should see.
Fantastic Beasts? I'm not so sure.
No?
Some toys and consoles sold separately.
Not
I
good?
don't know. There are some issues with J.K. Rowling's interpretation of
New York City.
Native American magic.
What? I didn't even realize that was part of it.
Yeah.
That's why we let Tyler have his Nintendo 3DS.
All I knew was, there's a bunch of cool looking CG critters.
Unfortunately, she made some
Now, jab, I'll smash it.
poor
That's what I'm talking about.
decisions
Yes, we're a family.
in
that
the
really
representation
respects
of
Lord Bowser.
American race relations.
That's
I'm just gonna
unfortunate.
leave it at that.
Well, you know, I heard Moana came out this week.
Now that I want to see, because Lin-Manuel Miranda did the music.
There we go.
Dino Steel! He switched our bodies, so we gotta switch our weapons!
Yeah, there you go.
Here, Tyler. Here you go, Ivan.
Much obliged, Selby! For you, Sokoda! Chase, catch! Here's your T-Rex smasher, Tyler! Awesome! Let's share this sheep!
This has been confusing.
Why didn't anyone figure this out ages ago?
I guess they just didn't. They were too disoriented during the first battle, I guess. This time they actually thought it through a bit more.
I'll get you first.
Hey, we got some more Rangers? Oh, there's Zebrawing.
I love how he can still use his wings.
Yeah, I think
Even if
that's
they're like
great.
spectral.
Especially because they're spectral. They look extra cool that way. What?
The Titano power is mine!
Oh no.
They swapped bodies. You creeps are gonna pay for that.
Something that's kind of interesting to me is the build of the Silver Ranger stunt guy.
To erase this eraser.
He's got kind of a stocky look to him.
Yeah, well, you know what it is that, I mean, I know obviously it's hard to tell through the suits or whatever,
Yeah.
but he actually looks like an older individual,
Awesome, we got our
which
body
is
back.
in keeping with
Wants to get body back too.
the age and experience of Xenowing.
Yeah.
Time we erased them for good.
See,
His stance.
his stance and his build have wider shoulders and general. You know,
Yeah.
the guys seem like early 20s, young teenage kind of men, and
Yeah.
Xenowing's guy seems to have the build of someone in their early 40s, despite having obviously the spry energy of someone much younger than that. So he's
Well-
probably a very experienced individual.
Yeah. Well, he was Xenowing's counterpart in the Sentai.
I'm going to assume Xenowing's counterpart in the Sentai was also an
It's the same
older
suit.
individual.
It's the same suit.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, same.
But was also
Yeah. He was their mentor.
yeah, and he has that build
Although apparently I
of
believe.
a grown mature man as opposed to a
Although I think
young 20-something,
I think they had two different Silver Rangers.
late teens, early 20s, kind of lanky.
Yeah. I think they had two different Silver Rangers in the Sentai. I think the Red Ranger's father was Silver Ranger as well.
Well, that would also be someone who's significantly older than the rest of them.
And then it was passed on to the mentor, or maybe the other way around. I don't know. Which is one of the reasons that I suspected that Tyler's dad would be the Silver Ranger. Hey, Silver Ranger gets Dino Super Drive.
But it makes him kind of gold.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's silver armor. Dino Charge Ultra Sword.
Oh, that's Ivan. For some reason, I thought that was
No, Silver is off. No,
off to the I see.
yeah, Xenowing's off to the side.
When you said that when we were looking at Ivan, I was like, yeah, and he's kind of gold now.
Yeah, no. The silver armor for Silver is gold armor. So
Oh, yeah.
create more.
Makes
of a-
him sort of a color inverse of Ivan when they're in
Yeah.
that form. I want to see the Sentai episode this was based on, because there's something very... Oh, that's weird. Did you notice that?
What?
It was only the mantle that was gold.
Yeah.
His
yeah, I
leg
noticed
and
that.
arm pieces were still silver.
Yeah. I'd say it's at least as significant enough divergence. I think they probably figured too
Really?
much.
They
gold
just
would
left those lying around the woods?
I guess so.
Now, this might tickle you.
This is an interesting reason to split these guys up.
They have different loyalties.
Yeah.
Seize Hacker!
You villainous scumbag traitor!
You are nothing without me.
You all pay.
Were you going to destroy him?
Enjoy solitary.
You're just putting him in solitary again for now?
Apparently.
Well, he's going to escape.
Yep.
And what
Probably with Cassandra's help again.
Enjoy. So, is it good to fit in your own clothes again?
Are you kidding? It's all stretched out. Those monsters owe me a new hoodie.
Oh, but oversized hoodies are the coziest.
Thank you for agreeing to meet me.
Hey!
I owe you an apology. You truly have talent. And I see that now.
Yo, but I threw this in the trash.
Fine art does not belong in the trash.
Here's lime smoothies you order, Ivan.
Thank you very much, Koda. Ah, lime's my favorite. I thought lime might be something new I'd like to try.
actress.
think Ivan's got a friend.
Blame Blame Shailesh.
Oh, Shailesh.
Monopoly
It's been a while.
Ultimate Bank.
Yes.
An exciting way
About
to
2
play.
years.
Credit cards
I'm still working on that episode.
or crash, or it all
Hopefully tomorrow or later in the week I can do some filming.
Hasbro Gaming. Play your game.
Yeah, because you
So-
have a couple of things left.
So yeah,
Not much, right?
the advertisement placement is interesting. So I guess the credits will be right after this. No, I got a few pickup shots. It's mostly just I think it's mostly just Phantom stuff, but I gotta double check. No, I do have some other character stuff as well, where it just keeps getting put off. But hopefully I can. The actor's gonna check their schedule this week, and hopefully we can get that stuff in.
Oh man, I thought you were done with everything that wasn't just you.
No, there's one actor who, remember, we were gonna shoot that one day, and then we ended up like not getting stuff done. Not gonna.
Yeah, that's way too vague. You'll have to tell me after the movie.
Okay. He definitely.
See who looked at the camera.
Frankie's cranky. He's a cranky Frank. So there we go. There was Freaky Fight Day. And you know, it felt like a decent breather episode. After.
And now we're back to this picture of SpongeBob going, select your TV provider.
Yeah.
Type in your username and password.
But yeah, it was a decent breather episode after the big Silver Ranger stuff, and we got some progression with Heckle and Snide, so that was good. It was a bit of a better balance story-wise than some of the other previous stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't great like last episode, but it was definitely better than a lot of the stuff we'd seen before that, where things were getting sidelined by...
Yeah, where they were having these major plot developments that were getting...
Sidelined by pies.
Yeah. But this time it was just sort of... The only real plot development we had was the splitting of Heckle and Snide, which, while important, was not... was easily fit in as a subplot more so than the A plot.
Yes.
As a B, it's really more of a B plot thing. Yes, Frankie is just
He's
crawling.
completely inside the sleeping bag.
Yep, he'll do that. There's a Frankie in a bag. But it was nice to see some range on Davi Santos. Get to see
That was funny.
That
was fun and funny.
Get to hear his real voice a little bit.
Playing opposite yourself is both fun and annoying.
The weird character dubbing was just like with when Beauticruel swapped bodies with that one girl. It's the dubbing over live actors it's weird.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of amusing, but it's also just weird.
Yes. Kind of amusing, but definitely really weird.
I don't know if maybe it's the execution or just in concept, just someone speaking and having someone else's voice come out. It's a little awkward.
I think it's let's put it this way. I have watched dubbed versions of foreign movies where I didn't have as much dissonance.
I think it's because I think it's because they're trying to match up with, whereas in foreign language films that you have that acknowledgement that it's not supposed to match up.
True, but sometimes I'm surprised by how much it almost appears to, in fact, actually match up, despite the fact that it's not actually matching up.
I think...
If it's far enough away, your brain just goes, okay.
You know what I think?
But if it's close but off by a little, your brain goes, ah! It's
yeah,
like
that's what it was here. It was an audio uncanny valley.
Yeah.
Although, actually, you know what?
The other day I was watching YouTube
videos
of Person of Interest in Spanish. And I gotta tell you, there's something about Finch's Spanish voice that just was like, no. No.
But
no.
actually, you
No,
know what I think
Root's
part
Spanish
of it
voice
is?
makes sense. Fusca's Spanish voice makes sense. Shaw's Spanish voice took a little while to grow on me because suddenly she was very sultry and dark.
That there's a different tonality a lot of the time, I think, between when characters are morphed versus unmorphed. And I think they were using morphed tonality when unmorphed. Because that's the
and you
tone
don't
that
run
they
into that
use
problem in a dubbed
when
movie
when they're in the
because in
recording
a dubbed
studio.
movie, they're dubbed the whole way through.
Also, everyone is dubbed. You don't have dubbed
Right.
characters interacting with non-dubbed characters.
This is true.
I think that could also be part of it.
Or dubbed television, which I was just looking for a particular scene in Person of Interest, and for some reason I ran across it in Spanish, and I was like, oh, I should watch that.
Yeah.
But it was Castilian Spanish.
Weird.
Which was annoying to me.
Um,
because I don't speak Castilian. That is not the dialect of Spanish that I am familiar with.
it is interesting that Ivan
And they all
apparently
seem to listen.
had progeny.
It's like, I was going to
without
say, so
realizing
Ivan,
it.
did you know you had a child?
It looks like he didn't. So that's interesting.
Like, in order to have a grandchild, you need to have had a child.
Yeah.
Did you know you had a child?
I don't think so. That's an awkward little thing there.
You are almost leaning off camera.
Oh, am I? Okay. But
I just happened to
the
check
clothes
our video.
switching thing, I still don't get why they do that, because they did the same thing in
Yeah, the table.
they did the same thing in Super Mega Force too.
I don't understand why that happens. Or like you know what else is a thing that I don't understand? Why every time people body swap with someone who wears glasses, they need their glasses in their new body and
Yeah.
not in their old body where their eyes have myopia.
Like,
Needing glasses has nothing to do with your mind.
yeah,
It is a deformation of the eyeball.
it's a weird thing.
Your eyeballs are not spherical. They're a little bit oblong in one direction or another, and they have to be corrected with a lens.
Yeah.
Body swapping does not change that, and I'm just realizing.
And you know, actually I am a little okay with that, because I recognize that, because if that was the only visual cue they used, that would be fine. But the full-on
honestly, I
clothing
think
switch is,
if
I
you're
think, too
doing
much.
the body swap episode, then that's a real chance for your actors to shine
Yeah.
in their non-verbal acting.
Yeah. Exactly.
You shouldn't have to cross dub. You shouldn't have to cross prop.
Yeah.
It's beautiful watching that change of character be shown entirely through body language, and perhaps changing the cadence of speech.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I think one of the best, like, we've had Ranger body swap episodes, since the beginning. And I think the Kimberly Billy one was probably one of the best.
That was pretty good. I was actually thinking just now about, once again, because I have Person of Interest on the brain, that 5th season bit where the machine was having a problem with facial recognition.
Oh yeah. No, I was thinking specifically Power Rangers, but no,
And they were all.
I was thinking of that too, since you were talking Person of Interest.
They were being. Nobody was overdubbed.
Yeah.
Nobody was switching. They were actually.
Well, they did switch around clothing.
But that's because they were.
It was a whole
facial recognition problem.
Thing. Yeah.
But they weren't swapping clothing. It was ostensibly.
Yeah.
Whoever.
They were playing each other.
In the same spot, even. So someone who was there a second ago would be somebody else wearing the same outfit because it was
a
facial
fun
recognition
sequence.
issue. But a lot of it was portrayed via vocal tone, the fact that the dialogue was written for the other character, and body language.
But as far as like,
which also is a good nod to the writers, because it meant that each of the characters had a distinctive voice that when you switched their dialogue around, it did play that it was a different person.
But anywho, my point is when you go back to switching places.
The Kimberly and Billy one was that because they each had a distinctly written voice.
Yeah.
You put Billy's dialogue in Kimberly's mouth.
Yeah, and it plays.
It's clearly Billy in Kimberly's body. even without.
Without having changed clothes. But the thing is, one of the things
Or
is that they did a clothing change there,
Mm-hmm.
but the way they handled the clothing change was not to have them wear each other's clothing, but that they were that you saw that Billy and Kimberly's body clearly lacked the fashion sense and was choosing Kimberly's
Clothes incorrectly.
incorrect clothes, and Billy looked a little bit more preppy because Kimberly was
Dressing him out of his closet.
yeah.
Yes.
But they were still, wearing clothes that were appropriate to that
They were
belonged to
wearing
the
the
respective
clothes
character.
that belonged to the body they were occupying.
Yeah.
They just happened to put them together in different ways.
Which, I mean, they tried to say that was what was happening with Noah and Jake in Super Megaforce, but clearly no.
No.
Because it was because Noah was complaining there was nothing in Jake's closet. And it's like, but why was even that in Jake's closet? Why aren't you just dressing like Jake?
Yeah.
The clothing switches are just really... the problem that we keep running into with these... Dino Supercharged fell into the same problem that Super Megaforce did with the body switching, which is there is no inherent...
They use entirely too many crutches.
Because
there aren't...
Well, it's a number of things. One is, yes, they're using the crutches, but...
entirely too many of them.
Yeah, with clothing in Super Megaforce and clothing and voice in Super Dino Charge, or Dino Supercharge. But the other thing is, from a plot perspective, they're not being placed in any situations that would call for them to be uniquely themselves.
True.
Like that's always the fun thing of the if you're going to do a body swap.
One another.
Yeah, you need to be in a situation where you
I mean, at least in Super Megaforce they had to go to school.
They had to go to school, but nothing really happened at school that required Noah to be Noah or Jake to be Jake.
Well, they kind of failed a little bit because Jake was suddenly all like, I have the answer.
Yeah.
He was having a Hermione moment. But this didn't even have that.
Yeah, there was the whole because it was
nothing.
Because the subplot was completely unrelated to the body switching. The subplot was all focused on Ivan's relationship with his great grandson, which, while fine, was just not tied in with the body switch.
And it's not as if this guy knew them well enough to notice that Riley was not Riley.
Yeah, and I mean Riley was already the one who was being understanding with him.
Right.
And there was nothing really gained or lost by Riley, by Ivan doing the speech as Riley as opposed to Ivan doing the speech as himself.
Aside from the fact that it was actually more easily dismissed because it wasn't coming from Ivan.
I guess.
Because he was like, yeah, you say that, but Ivan's never going to appreciate me.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what the kid said, basically.
Yeah, it is, but at the same time, that speech could have been given by Ivan, and it would have had an impact if it was given by Ivan.
It would have absolutely had an impact. It would have resolved the plot earlier.
Yeah, and that's about it. Like if it was something, if it was something where
misunderstandings are resolved.
If it was something where Zach was clearly more comfortable talking to Riley than talking to Ivan, and they presented it as such, then I think that could have worked. Where it was
they may have been aiming for that with the whole bit with him bringing him a smoothie and stuff.
Yeah,
but it didn't. There was insufficient.
But it was less that they couldn't talk to each other, and more so that
they did talk to each other, and it didn't work out very well.
Yeah, and it could have easily been resolved
Riley-Zach relationship.
Yeah, and it could have easily been, that sort of conflict between two people, the conflict between Ivan and Zach, did not require an intermediary. It was the kind of conflict that
relationship we had plenty of investment in.
Yeah, that conflict could have been resolved just with Ivan apologizing to Zach. It did not require the intermediary of Riley, or in this case, the intermediary of Ivan as Riley.
You were just hugging your side of the frame.
You're kind of, I guess.
I have my entire arm's length to the edge here.
Okay. Anywho, I'm also a little sleepy.
Well, if you're a little sleepy, we go to sleep.
But Yeah, body swap episodes are just tough. I mean, I feel like it was a decent breather episode, but they are falling into that trap of the disconnect between the monster
A plot and the B plot.
Yeah.
Yes. It wasn't as disconnected as some previous episodes have been, but it was definitely not.
Yeah, Silver Secret definitely had the biggest disconnect.
But it still isn't. It isn't last episode. Last episode was really good.
Well, last episode they were just on point. They didn't try and have. In this one, we were kind of all over the place. Yeah. Just a little bit. I mean, the balance between.
Good and evil.
Well, I was going to say the balance between
darkness and light.
Between plot lines. The balance between plot lines was a little smoother this time around than it was last time around. But yeah, the thematic connections were kind of flimsy.
Yeah.
Like what I really would have loved to see with this.
Tell me what you want. What you really, really want.
Yes, I would have loved if there was something coming up that instead of the Zack and Ivan storyline, which could have worked with some other.
Tell me about Zack and Ivan Zig.
Yeah, that could have worked with some other monster plot. And instead have this storyline be, something's happening that requires each ranger to be themselves. Like, Chase has a skateboarding competition.
Shelby's supposed to be taking an exam.
Yeah.
Because she's got that college thing going on.
Yeah, which we haven't seen since the dad. Yeah. Shelby has a test. There's like maybe a father-son thing with Tyler and his dad.
Yeah, but Tyler could tell his dad.
Yeah, I know, but maybe it was some sort of other event. I don't know. But something where it's unique to the characters. Where you need to have someone who.
Although it'd be really interesting if Riley and Ivan were swapped when Riley had some sort of a fencing tournament. Ivan is.
Well, they're both sword fighters.
Yes, but Ivan doesn't understand the rules of fencing.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, but it would be funny if Ivan didn't understand the rules of fencing.
True.
And went into this as if it was tournament melee combat in medieval times.
They also just clearly, they have no clue. Here's what.
They don't understand what era Ivan's from anyway.
When was the Renaissance? When was the Renaissance?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. Look up, when was the Renaissance?
When was the Renaissance?
What was that? 1300 to 1600. He missed the Renaissance. And I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be him channeling the Renaissance right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had a Renaissance painter's cap and gown.
I was pretty sure that was supposed to be Renaissance garb. And he predated the Renaissance by 100 years.
I mean, medieval paintings were probably similar too.
The historical jokes with Ivan, they keep trying, but if you know history, they fall apart very quickly.
Well, I was going to ask something, but you've just said something about the historical iPads to my medieval early art.
I want to go to a museum to see the historical iPads. Oh man, wouldn't that be crazy?
Yeah, this is the sort of stuff that Ivan should have been into.
Yeah.
They hadn't really figured out depth at the time.
No.
At least in Europe. Assuming that Xandar is located in Europe.
I will admit though, I kind of...
And not in like the Grecian area, because the Greeks figured out depth a lot earlier.
I'd be down for having Zach's painting in our living room.
No.
No? It's a knight on a flaming motorcycle. That's kind of amazing.
We have limited wall space and we already own enough art to cover it.
Yeah, I guess.
You can put it in the hallway
Okay. Yeah, make it classy. It'd be pretty classy.
after we paint the hallway.
Yeah.
Well, you can put it up there now if you wanted to, but you'd have to get it.
It'd be pretty classy.
And then you have to take it down so I can paint, and then we'll put it back up.
Super classy.
It's pretty cool. You're not going to catch me arguing about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that in the living room, I want to put the various and sundry wall-hanging art that we've had in our living rooms in the past.
Oh.
However, as we do now have additional space, you are
Yeah.
welcome to hang something wacky like that in the hallway.
Yeah.
Spider-Man has to go up in here. We have to get the Labyrinth movie poster up.
Yep.
We have to get the Dark Crystal movie poster up. We have to get the Playhouse curtain
Yeah.
up. The butterflies. We have plenty of wall hangings for this room.
I did just think of another Body Switch episode that was actually pretty good.
Huh?
Sensei Switcheroo from Ninja Storm. That was a good one. It was.
Did they swap the guinea pig with somebody?
They made an effort to. It was the only time in the whole series. I don't know why it was the only time they tried, but it was the only time in the whole series they actually tried to break Sensei out of his guinea pig form, and they ended up accidentally switching him with Shane and Dustin. So he spent some time as Shane, he spent some time as Dustin, and I think.
Did he spend a lot of time?
No. But it was. You have the.
Did they spend some time as a guinea pig?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes. It's been a while since I've seen it. The main thing I remember was, you have the old, ninja master having to learn skateboarding for a skateboarding competition.
Oh, that's why you brought up skateboarding competitions
Yeah.
before.
Well, it was because Chase is a skateboarder, but I'm like, oh wait, they've done that before with a skateboarding competition. And it was good because it was actually tied into a season-long character arc and worked within the context of the body switching. Anyway, that's probably enough for us for tonight. I think I've expressed my views about
Body switching?
body switching enough. It's a common trope that really is hard to nail down properly.
We haven't really done that in DRPR, although we did do the episode where you were everyone.
That was fun. I did the episode where I was everyone, and the close, and then there was me passing off as Kowalski. Dr. C. That was a
Kowalski is the last name of the actor who plays Dr.
that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Because that did involve overdubbing, but it was overdubbing his voice over himself with the woo.
Right, because you were using him as a puppet.
With it was full on.
He had a lot of fun. It was like Weekends at Bernie's.
It was so much fun. Because he had to keep pretending like I was holding him up and moving his mouth, even though obviously I wasn't. And he nailed that.
He wasn't actually unconscious. We didn't actually drag an unconscious actor around after dosing him. Dosing him with pizza.
Not to his knowledge.
No, that didn't actually happen.
Not to his knowledge.
We would never. I mean,
we totally didn't
the
do
pizza
it as
was
far as he
completely
knows.
unadulterated.
As far
absolutely.
as he knows, to his knowledge.
I mean, Dave absolutely wasn't in on it at all.
Definitely not. I still, at one point, whenever I gotta get around to like posting bloopers one day, because his
so many of them.
His reactions to eating that pizza were kind of great.
Because you put bananas on pizza.
Yeah, it was like I think it was chicken parm pizza too. It was kind of great.
No, it's terrible.
I recommend it. Get chicken parm pizza, put some bananas on it. Put it back in the oven though to warm up the banana so you don't have the cold banana slices on top of the pizza, and it'll be pretty good. It adds a nice sweetness to it.
Yeah. Bananas don't belong on pizza.
Anyway, so hopefully maybe we might be able to get some more cable.
Don't belong in pancakes.
Well, that we can agree on. That was a mistake. That was a crime against nature. You should not do that. It just goes wrong. Very wrong.
Breakfast should never have tendrils.
Breakfast should never have tendrils. That just... It was like a fruity s'more. Anyway. So
Things you and Garside got up to.
yeah, it was good times. So hopefully, we might I'm gonna try giving the cable company another call tomorrow. Maybe we can resolve something. That would be nice.
Maybe if you tell them you want to watch Thanksgiving football, they'll get a shake on it.
I don't know. I just want, even if it's just like a sign-in or something, so we can watch stuff online. That would be great.
I can't even watch HBO Go anymore.
Well, yeah, we can't because we don't have a sign-in.
I know.
Like, just I don't care if we have the
I don't care at the
cable
moment, but
hookup.
I'm gonna care a lot when the next season of
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones comes out.
Yeah. Well, I want to watch the finale of. I want to watch the finale of Power Rangers.
Before you get spoiled by all the articles.
I know
A lot of
people are
articles.
complaining about it. I don't know what they did wrong.
But apparently it was some kind of travesty. Don't tell us.
Don't tell us what it was. No spoilers.
Okay, here's the...
Spoiler pants.
Stay out of the comments. I will screen them for you.
Okay. No, I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, but I have admin privileges on the channel anyway, so I can...
Yeah, but
I
mean, the thing is though, you're usually, if either one of us is gonna get spoiled, it's usually gonna be me. So I've already gotten some aspect of spoilage. So let's keep at least one of us.
All right, fine.
I'll be fine. But I'd heard a while ago one element of the finale that I don't know if that's actually what it is or not, but if it is, I can understand that being controversial, and we'll see if that's what it is. But in the meantime, I think it's bedtime. So, until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. Thriller Gorilla Pizza.
No!